function has two elements, input and output. For each element have three names. For input, independent variable x and domain element. For output, there's range element f of x and dependent variable. Example, multiply by 2 is a very simple. Here are the three parts. The input is 0, the relation is times 2. The output is 0. The will be 0. The input is 1, the relation is times 2. The output will be 2. The input is 7, the relation is times 2. The output is 14. The input is 10, the relationship is times 2. Output will be 20. So this is a f of x, f of x, f of x. F stands for function names, x stands for input, x squared 2 stands for what to output. What goes into is put inside parentheses after the names of function. X of x equal to x2 show us the function. F takes x and square it. Example, with the f of x equal to x squared 2, an input of 4 became an output of 16. F parenthesis 4 equal to 16. Composition of function. Function composition is applying function to the results of another. The result of x is sent through g of x. It's written g times f parenthesis x, which means g of x of x. Inverse relation. Inverse relation. Inverse of relation is the relation can be obtained by swapping the coordinates of each order pair. For example, relation 0 to -4. And in inverse of relation, just swap like this, as can see. They just swap. Put 2 in the first and 0 behind. Same as this one. 4 come first, -5 goes at the back. Sign diagram. Sign diagram are very useful to determine where a function is positive, 0, and undefined without sketching groups. There are 3 steps to draw a sign diagram. Find critical volume. Critical volume, the number which makes function 0 or undefined. Draw a horizontal line and vertical values from lowest to highest. Demand single sign of function in each inverse. Sign diagram example. F of x equal to x minus 6. 0, x, -6. X equal to 6. Second. F of x, -10, -2x. 0 equal to 10, -2x. 2x equal 10. 3. F of x equal to 2 plus x. Inverse function. Inverse function. Some function have inverse function, which undoes what it does. If a function f of x has an inverse, first question 1. F -1 x. Same for inverse function. Second, f -1 x is a function as well. Third, for f -1 x equal to x and f -1 of x equal x. Domain of a range of x negative 1 and range of f is domain of x negative 1. Inverse function example. F negative 1 x is a notation for inverse function. F negative 1 x equal to 1 over f x. Inverse function algebraical. In order to find the inverse of a function algebraically, replace f of x with y, swap x and y, solve for y, replace y with f negative x of x. Asymptotes of a curve is a line such that distance between the curve and the line. Horizontal assumption line. Second one, vertical assumption line. Third one, obliquely assumption line.